The match begins and I rejoice, for this is a good map for today's mission. All my hours playing Trapper have led to this very moment. Perks are unnecessary and my weapon will only be an accessory. I am going to kill every survivor without hitting any of them, and by only using my traps. After just a little bit of preparation, I find myself chasing a Neo that blissfully walks into one of my traps. This is a good start. Another survivor is trying to get in the way, and this is a problem. If they body block the hook, there will be nothing I can do about it. Luckily, that doesn't happen. If I am to catch them off guard, I must pretend to be a complete idiot. Maybe that will lower their guard. Luckily, another survivor steps on a trap and downs himself in the process. He's in an isolated part of the map, and I might just be able to defend it. But for that, we need more traps. After some shenanigans, the Nia that comes for the rescue falls for a simple trap placement switch. It's her second hook. There's only one generator left, but I'm still confident. One stroke of luck and I might just be able to catch them all. Just as Nia dies on the hook, David steps on another trap again, and is now hooked in the basement. Despite my best efforts, no one is brave enough to come and try to get him. Even though I've only killed 2 survivors, I am ecstatic. If this is what my first attempt looks like, surely, with just a little bit of practice, I can do much better. My optimism is soon squandered when I find out that none of these survivors are stepping on any of my traps. One of them trails behind me and keeps disabling each one of them. Although I get a lucky hook, they all seem to catch on to my plan, and there's nothing I can do about it. I have been utterly defeated. With a sour aftertaste from the last game, I decide to send myself to Badham Preschool, a map that I know well. I am soon greeted by a team of bug-exploiting, object of obsession teabagging cunts, and I snap right there and then. I temporarily give up my mission, and slaughter them like the sinners they are. After achieving this karmic justice, my motivation is back at its peak. Once again, the map is favorable, and if I play my cards right, I might just get lucky. I am versing a Survive with Friends party, so I know it's going to be very difficult to keep up the facade. I eat a pallet whole, and summon a survivor right into my trap. I can feel that this will be the first hook of many. The next minute is a race to make the area around her absolutely lethal, and soon we get results. If I keep subtly changing the placement of my traps, they might just call out the wrong information and step on one of them. The strategy seems to work, and not long after I am in the perfect spot to hook someone in the basement. Trapping this basement is difficult, but if I can return by the time a rescue occurs, I might just be able to surprise them. Unfortunately, the rescue happens just as I am busy with another survivor, and my ability to defend the basement is now compromised. Furthermore, they are beginning to catch on to my true intentions, and there's nothing I can do about it at this point. The exit gates are powered, and as I chase a survivor who is dead on hook, she narrowly avoids a trap. Fate is a cruel mistress, indeed. After an excruciating amount of preparation, a survivor finally steps on one of my traps. Fortunately for me, her teammate doesn't know how to body block properly. After a quick rescue, I methodically push her into my next trap. Another unsuccessful body block later, and things are looking bright. If I keep this up, I might just make her step on yet another trap. But luck is not on my side, and she just avoids it. And after that, there's little left to do. We might have lost this one, but we've learned something. My ass is thoroughly kicked. My ass is thoroughly kicked yet again. It becomes really apparent that it only takes one smart survivor to completely nullify my plans. Perhaps I should do this on rank reset or something. After some brief preparation, I suddenly find an ash inside a locker and begin to think about the next step, only to soon realize that I myself have walked into a trap. Another 2 survivors are body blocking my way, and without the ability to hit them, I am stuck here. Yet again, I have been utterly defeated. Game number 9. Although I curse my luck for spawning in the only map in the game without any grass, I remember that this time along I brought perks. If I pull this insidious plan off, I might just be able to grab someone off the generator and hook them in the basement. Unfortunately for me, all survivors decide to pay me a visit at the same time, and my plans are foiled once again. Fortunately though, their naivety allows me to lock them up in my basement, where they start scheming a plan to get out. But there's no getting out. In their desperation, they resort to folklore dances to keep their spirits up. This is a good sign that I am winning. Although they've somehow managed to get out, if I can keep them all injured, I'll be able to grab anyone who tries to vault over these pallets. I finally get a chance to kill one of them, but his teammates are resourceful, and they manage to save him. Eventually one of them dies, but it becomes readily apparent that this isn't going to be as easy as I thought. This Jeff has the audacity to complete a generator right in front of me. I expect him to run through the sliding doors as soon as they open, but instead he just happily walks by and avoids my other trap. They are mocking me. Eventually, all 3 other survivors escape. If I pull this feat off, it won't be today. Darn.